Okay, so we are going live. This is Will, man, Toledo, Ohio. I was trying Periscope for a minute with the windshield mount, but you pay for what you get what you pay for. $5 window mount. Didn't last longer than about 3 days. It's got a suction cup on it, but it's just not. It doesn't want to hold. So that was a joke. So I got the trusty stick out, and it's holding you up right now. I'm in the Jeep tonight because, as you see, we got quite a bit of snow on our hands here in Toledo, Ohio. Go ahead and turn on the high beams for a moment. You can see there, it's still snowing. It's been snowing since about 1 a.m. yesterday. So going on about 16, 17 hours here. And it's accumulating pretty well. It's about 30 degrees out. They're talking about negative temps next week. Apparently the polar vortex has shifted, and this is winter we are in now. So I hope everybody's prepared and staying safe out there. I believe we are at a level 2. Drive if necessary. They are plowing the roads. I don't know why they're not plowing the roads. Doesn't really make any sense. Secondary roads or firstary roads. It's total bullshit, really. It puts you at a higher risk because it's harder to control and maneuver your vehicles. So I hope everybody has insurance out there. That's why I'm driving my vehicle here, because I am actually insured in this vehicle, in case anything does happen. Now, today is December 10th, 2016. This is Will, man, in Toledo, Ohio. Interesting day today. Just nothing but snow. So I basically just sat around and watched the Star Wars saga. They're broadcasting it on TNT this weekend. If you didn't know, Star Wars has made a comeback, and it's 2017. Well, really, it's the end of 2016. They're coming out with Rogue One. It's the story between Episode 3 and 4. Basically, how the rebels get the plans to destroy the Death Star, in which leads us into A New Hope, which is Luke Skywalker. So, that comes out, I think, the 16th of December or the 18th, one of those two. Yeah, but these roads are pretty bad. I'm driving a Jeep. I don't have it in 4-wheel, but probably should. Like I said, it's been snowing for quite some time. This is the first real snowfall we've had this year. They were talking about it for about 2 days. You just want to take your time making turns, Don't gas it too hard because you'll just spin. You just want to tap it. It's sort of like driving a boat. You just want to give it a little bit of gas, and you'll drive and maneuver around. Take your turns slow and wide, and just know when to apply the gas. Oh shit. Or you'll fish out like that. Nobody likes to fishtail. And definitely when you're on these side roads, look out for people shoveling their sidewalks and driveways, as you see here, multiple. They're cautious too. They get up away from the street when you see a car, but you just never really know if they're paying attention, because the loud noise or the cold temperatures. You just have to be cautious as a driver, basically. More cautious than normal. That's fucking weird. As you see here, this is the road I live on, and it is not plowed at all. I live across the street from school. They usually come out towards the end of the storm and start moving it around their parking lot here. A lot of snowmobiles have been out in this area, and four-wheelers. Turn the frosters back on. Really, I'm just curious to see how this bad boy handles in the wintertime. This is the first time I've driven it in the snow. I bought it during the summertime. The reason I did buy it was because it's cheap and it has four-wheel drive, but they say not to use a four-wheel drive unless you have all the same tires. I just got 2 new tires on the back, so I don't want to mess anything up. Oh, it looks like somebody has already came through here and destroyed this parking lot here. I really don't want to get stuck, but I just want to see. Oh boy, maybe I shouldn't have even came in here. It spun me around that quick, guys. Ooh. You know what? This is a bad idea. This is a heavy car, and I got bald tires. If I get stuck in this parking lot, I'll get screwed. So I don't got anybody to pull me out. And I don't want to have to put it in four-wheel drive if I don't want to, you know what I mean? So, we'll just gas a little bit here. It's rear-wheel drive, so what you're going to do is you're going to push your rear around and in front of you. You're basically just going to do the spin. Because you're rear-wheel drive, all your power is coming from the rear axle. And that just spins and slides to either the left or the right, whichever way you steer with the front. It's like the opposite. They call this fishtailing. And, it can be very dangerous, and it can be very fun at the same time. So you just have to take it easy, like I'm doing here. Slow down early before you take your turn. Take your initial turn, and then halfway through the turn, give it a little gas, and then reposition your wheels before you hit the gas. Never hit the brake, because that will just cause you to slide, and you don't want to just slide. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get it right back where I was here. Well, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead. Nope. See, now I'm stuck. Then when you get a parking spot, you just want to go forward and backwards a couple to really just melt the snow down. Alright, give me a moment, gear up and jump out of the vehicle. Show you around. Give you a little sample of what we're dealing with out here. Now you always want to have multiple layers on when you're out in the elements, because it can be deadly, folks. You don't want to go into hypodermic shock. You don't want to overwork your body. You don't want to sweat too much. You want to be able to peel layers as you go. We're just gonna hop out, finish stream here. And you know, in blizzards like this, it's safe not to, because you don't want your locks to freeze due to warming up the vehicle and then letting it cool down. Alright, so go ahead and extend my pole here. Bear with me. It's the first snow fall I get to use it. And I only got half of it on me, so it's my face mask. If you can't tell, it's the Hulk smash. So here we are. It's snowing out here. I'm gonna reposition this camera one more time here so we can get a distant view. It's hard for me to look up because the snow is coming down and it's hitting me right in the eyeballs. And it's a very snow, guys. It's almost a rainy, cold snow. So here you can see everything's covered in snow. Even this stuff I just shoveled a half hour ago is already recovered about an inch thick. So it's still snowing out here, guys. Got some light. Right now you can see my Hulk face. So these are nice. Yeah, they're made by Disney, but they you know, they keep the majority of your face warm. And then if you have protective gear like ski goggles, those are always nice in this kind of weather. And then a scarf to go over where you can see my lips, so that you don't have freezing lips. And then, you know, I got about 3 sweatshirts on, a winter coat, and then Carhartts, long johns, and 2 socks, 1 cotton and 1 wool on the outside, because the cotton will protect your feet from, you know, being affected by the wool material if you're not used to it. So it's my little trick to stay warm. You know, I've been dabbling around in the winter climate for a while. I've been here in Toledo, Ohio for a little over a decade now. Coming from the warm climate of, you know, Long Beach, California, I had to adapt to this weather. I'm going to show you a shot here of the accumulated snow now on my picnic table from the beginning of this snowfall, because this has not been touched since last night at 1 a.m. and you can see that's about, I'd say about 7 or 8 inches of accumulated snowfall. It's definitely more than 4 inches. I think they predicted 1 to 9 inches, so we're definitely in there, in that ballpark. It's a lot of snow. I'll go ahead and take a nice step into it so you can see the footprint there. You can see that's pretty deep. Oh. pretty deep. Oh shit. I just realized I don't have, oh boy, I don't have my phone in its case today because I was doing something with it and I just dropped it in snow, which is actually water, and I don't have a waterproof phone, so oops. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down here. I just wanted to show you what this snow looks like here in Toledo, Ohio. It is something else, truly. So much love, stay safe, and if you don't have to drive, don't go anywhere, you know what I mean? Just stay where you're at, sit it out. Although, from what it sounds like, this is just the beginning of a very cold and harsh winter. So, maybe you should go out, buy some supplies, and prepare. Alright, much love.